won one at last. Eventually, we're going to have a bat. Looks a good surface, and we're obviously very keen to win this one, so we really want to.
Fine dividends and rubbish archery. Thank you very much, Harsha. Yes, and a welcome to a noisy Eden Gardens. Not a full house, but the atmosphere is fabulous, as one would expect. And through first leg. Well, the first genuine excitement for the day, and driving to the left. And the first force of the shot going towards point. And Prasad just throwing short and outside off stop. It may have enough legs on it to get to the boundary. It does. Over. Hudson cuts and gets it away for 4 runs. Just a little bit short. Gave him some width, and he was quickly onto it. And that as well. This is a nice looking shot. It's away square on the offside for 4 runs. That was a much more confident stroke from Gary Kirsten. And this he's put away just backward to the square leg umpire. And coming round the boundary, he's not going to get there. Awani diving, but just not making it. That's 4 runs, racing away to the boundary, and certainly the falls are coming now. And lovely shot. Played one hand. He took the bottom hand off the bat. Such was the timing, though. Went straight to the fence. Beautiful shot. Classic cover drive. And 4 written all over it as soon as it left the face of the bat. It's straight back past the stumps at the bowler's end. Nicely timed shot. Tendulkar's chasing hard, but he's going to lose out. This has got past the wicket keeper, and there's going to be 4 runs. And it's going to be, I think, leg buys, or was there a bit of bat on that? Oh, there was a bit of bat on that down the leg side. Well, it certainly hit something on its way down to the boundary. Almost inevitably another 4. Scored 4 buys. He's bowling. Just what India wanted after tea. The wicket of Gary Kirsten. And first runs in Test cricket for Herschelle Gibbs. Nicely glided away to third man, and in fact going all the way to the fence. And off the back foot, played beautifully through the covers. That's a lovely shot by Andrew Hudson. And India will be very, very pleased to see the back of Andrew Hudson. That is a beautiful shot. As good as any you'll see today. There he'll run his rather slow feet. Can't get to the ball in time. Well, he's got that one away for 4 runs. For a moment it looked as though it had climbed a bit on him, that he wasn't going to get over it. And Cullinan plays him nicely. And it's another little blocks in the field, and it's 4 more runs. And this time it's out. I think that the batsman Herschelle Gibbs moved across in front of his wickets there, and this time the finger does go up. Third man is out there, but it's beaten him for 4. Oh, he got the edge. This time Monge has taken it, and Hansi Konya never looked comfortable. That's some reward for Srinath. Interesting that he didn't quite celebrate that wicket. Just philosophically walked down the wicket. Big shot. He's given in. It took a long time over at the umpire, BC Kule. Finally, Prasad has been rewarded. Left on the bag. That calls the umpire's finger. Prasad wasn't even appealing. And another wicket gone. We 63 for 6, South Africa. Brilliantly struck to the covers for 4. Another tremendous delivery from Prasad. This is down around the third man, and it'll be 4 runs because the third man has been taken away now. We had him there earlier in the day, but with India gathering in these wickets, full toss, and this is hammered away through mid-wicket. All very well getting a full toss, but you've got to dispatch it, and Richardson did so very well indeed there. And out. Great catch at first there. Adam Donald stands here, in fact. He's waiting for the decision. He's finally got the decision by umpire Ramaswamy. What a catch at first there. And got him. Adams attempting to cut, pulls away. And as he pulls away, he may have got a bottom edge onto the stumps. Good length by Kumble. And that ends the South African innings. And that little yellow triangle will go as well as Adams. That's a good ball, but it's beautifully played by Azharuddin. Again, loves playing the ball off his feet, uses his wrists wonderfully. His first boundary. And that's a fine hook shot, and that's 4 runs. Well, he's been banging them in.
Two deliveries.
With a spin there, but nicely played with the spin, and it might go all the way to the fence, and does. Edge, and this time he's gone. Just what South Africa wanted. They pick up their first wicket. Going to be a shy of the stump, and the umpire will have to call for it. Brilliant bit of fielding there by Herschelle Gibbs. So Mongie knows he's out, and the red light won't get too many applause from the crowd. The red light says you're out, and he watched at the ball. He watched the fieldsman initially, then he didn't speed off quickly. Macmillan has bowled the local hero, and they can't believe it. And obviously this pitch is to his liking, and early in his innings he gets on the back foot and hammers it through mid-off for 4. Might just get 4 here, he will. So Laxman's decided he's had too much of the short stuff. He's going to counter-attack. Bowler. Beautifully bowled by Alan Donald. It set up Laxman for that. The ball actually came back at this young man. This is 4 more. This is beautifully played. Square away on the offside. Adams just dropping a little bit short. And Kumble really got into that one.
He's bowled in, looking to leave that delivery, the ball coming off the inner edge and knocking back the off stump. Punched off the back foot and beautifully played. That was a handsome shot from Anil Kumble.
Get it in the air. He cleared the man at square leg who was there for the shot. Now, is this great batting, or is this just a personal debate? Oh, he lost the ball completely. The man down at square leg into Azharuddin. It's wide outside the off stump, and it's hammered away to cover point for 4 more. Giving him too much width, and Azharuddin in this sort of belligerent mood makes a meal of something like that, and he goes to his 50. No, he races to his 50. Away it goes down the fine leg, and Adams will not get around to cut it off. In the air, good 4. Classic shot. How often do you see Mohammad Azharuddin get inside it to hit it through the offside when we all know what a wonderful onside player he was? Over the top, that's it. Another boundary, and Azharuddin brings up one of the most exciting test centuries in the history of the game, and standing applause by all and sundry, including the South African wickets. Caught and bowled. So the youngster claims the wicket, and the sensational innings of Mohammad Azharuddin ends. In the field, and the umpire's given him. So the feather, the little outside edge, has got the bat of Prasad and straight through to keeper. And that's where he'll splay it. And there is a man there to stop the two, but he's going to go for two, and a chance for a run out of both ends. And he's going to call for the third umpire. Very good work by Richardson. And out. So Anil Kumble's innings will come to an end. Run out for 88. Just attempting to keep the strike. He had to do that. And what a disappointing end for Kumble.
That's 4 runs. There's no third man. 3 slips, and if you get the angle right,
that'll be 4 runs. It is off the bat, so Gibbs gets off the mark. 22 for no loss.
Is he going to be caught here? I think he is. Backhand and a very good diving catch at short leg, and the first South African wicket is down in their second innings. And it's a full toss and a bad ball. Maybe he's just beginning to tire a little bit now, and right in the slot for Gary Kirsten to dispatch it through cover point for 4.
Nobody at third man. I hope he's got a theory about third man, I know.
That'll be 4 of them. Oh, that's smashed away for 4 runs. Mid-wicket is the area, and up goes the bat from Daryl Cullinan. It's his 50. And this is going to be 4 more. Down to third man. Smashes that through the offside. Square of the wicket for another boundary. That's Gary Kirsten at his very best. And pulled away for another boundary. In fact, he's picked it up so early that he's hit it just wide of mid-on.
He'll be looking to come back for a second here. He will. That is a very, very good innings from Gary Kirsten. A century in each innings. You don't see that very often. Great effort from a top batsman.
Now he covered drives, and this will be 4 runs, square away to the offside.
Nice flight by JC. A single here, chance to run out that area. Stumbles and falls, and at the end of a brilliant century, thanks to some wonderfully athletic and acrobatic fielding. He looks for a single now. He's gone very short. He's going to put some pressure on Cronje, but he gets it. So congratulations to Daryl Cullinan. 100, his second test century. Tendulkar brought the men in, but Cronje responded to the call early.
Yeah, 2.5 run get that. That ball had too much pace on it when it left Kumble's hand.
And is standing way down the leg side. And this is an easy dismissal. It's just popped straight back into the hands of Kumble. A very soft dismissal. Is Kumble. He bowls it short, and it's hammered away. And that's 4 runs square on the onside. Slip fielder.
Klusener is doing the trick for South Africa.
Appeal for attack, and he's gone. Up goes the finger, and Simcox has got the big fish. Sachin Tendulkar.
Forensic, but it's important that some shots are played like that. Otherwise the bowlers just feel so much on shot. And this is whipped away again. Same place. Different shot, but it's 4 more.
So Azharuddin plays it back to the square on the offside, and it goes for 4 anyway.
Cut away, there's 4 more. That was a
very, very good ball, squared up, Dravid, off stump out of the ground, first blow for South Africa. Number 4 is very good bowling from him, and India slide further into misery at 92 ticks. Edged and caught. So the saga is over. Long Klusener wins this one on points. Flick that away. This will go all the way to the fence. Edge, and it's Macmillan again. He doesn't miss many. He makes it look so easy. Okay, Ravi, and as you hand over, so over goes the leg stump. And Klusener gets number 7. 8th wicket haul. Oh, he does! He does indeed! A second ball for Hawani. He bowls a beauty of a Yorker, and that is it, and he deserves a stump if anybody does. Klusener has wrapped it up for South Africa. But I felt that they dug themselves into a little bit of a hole, and then the breakthrough came from Klusener, and the innings after Tendulkar was caught by Kirsten, and off the bowling of Simcox. But they only used 2 bowlers this morning. Brian McMillan taking the wicket of Dravid, but unlucky not to have taken another wicket when a catch went down in the 6th.
Tendulkar to toss, all important game. Honzi Conyer has scored head, and it comes down tails. Sachin Tendulkar's won the toss. Sachin, what will you do?
We'd like to bat.
That'll beat the man at mid-off, so Raman gets off the mark with a very, very fluently struck boundary back down past mid-off.
And driven handsomely through the offside. Long chase here for Herschelle Gibbs. And the ball wins. Cut away by Mungia nicely. This will go all the way to the fence. Long chase here for Hudson. He won't get it. Not a good ball down the leg side, and it's just helped on its way, and it'll run to the fence. And that's over pitched, and he's hammered it through the covers for 4.
Straight through, and the middle stump goes out of the ground, and what a start for South Africa immediately after lunch. Lovely off drive. Absolutely superb. The shot of the morning, quite simply. He leant into the shot. So consecutive boundaries to Ganguly. He got off the mark with the first one, and he doubled his score with the second. And he's gone over the top. So the young man just fails to get the maximum. And 2 consecutive boundaries last over, 2 consecutive boundaries to finish the Simcox lunch.
The morning newspaper said he's pretty moved. Good shot from Raman. Just beats the man into the boundary.
This is down to third man, 4 runs. He angled the bat perfectly there to get between the second slip and the first of the 2 gullies. Peeled for LBW, and up goes the finger. And Ganguly has been trapped LBW by Hansi Cornier.
Oh, he's broken free at last. That's gone for 6. After what seemed an eternity of strokelessness, Sachin Tendulkar has decided that's how he's got to play his cricket. Now an appeal on that one he's given him. So Rahul Dravid, strokeless for so long, has realized what it is not to score runs at all. 1 mistake and you're gone. India lose their 4th wicket.
And this time he does get it away. He's a bit too short this time, Simcox, and he's punched away on the offside by Kumble, and it will go to the boundary.
So brought out here to do, Ashish Kapoor lived by the sword. Session of day 2 with only 237 runs to the team's name. Yes, India got off to such a good start without losing a wicket in the first session. Well, again he hits it in the air. This time it's to the right of Prasad, and it's going to go for 4 down the ground. But again, it wasn't a convincing shot from Gary Kirsten for no wicket.
Pulled away, and that will be 4 runs quite easily. A few players in world cricket that play the shot better than Andrew Hudson.
Lovely ball, fast ball, and he's given him. Well, you can't play back and across the line to a player of that skill who drags the ball in.
Plays that beautifully through mid-wicket. Lovely shot, the ball running away towards the boundary, and will win. That's a full toss, and it's hammered away through mid-wicket for 4. Bad ball, and it gets the treatment.
And taken down the slips by Azharuddin. That's a good sharp catch.
That went quickly. Oh, he's bowled in. He's bowled in, uprooting the leg stump, and McMillan is gone for 1. And that's got them on their feet. He does meaningfully, but he chips it up in the air, and he could be caught, and he is caught by the mid-arm. Oh, he's bowled. Chopped it onto his stumps. He likes to run them down to third man. That wasn't the one to do it to. It was too close to him. It might have just nipped back a bit, and Dave Richardson... Now he goes down the wicket and hits it straight back past the bowler. Has this got enough timing on it to go for 4? Yes. And a great catch. Klusener goes. South Africa in bigger trouble.
That was a stunner because that ball was really traveling. We've seen some... And that's a typical Simcox shot. That's going to clear the boundary by about 10 yards. He's given him. Umpire David Shepherd believes that Fani de Villiers was adjacent enough. I just get the feeling Fani didn't quite agree on that occasion.
So he swings at it, and he's going to get 4 runs as Paul Adams. Down the wicket he goes this time, and there might be a run out here because it was fiercely hit back by Simcox, and Josie just got a hand on it and went in crashing into the stumps. Terrible way to be run out. Yeah, his bat's in the air, and even though they haven't got the square shot, there goes the red light. They knew it, the players knew it, and that is the end of the South African innings, ending in quite bizarre circumstances. And their bowlers. And what they did like as a wicket this evening, but they're not going to get it. Instead, there's going to be 2 runs here. This time they do go up, and up goes the finger too, and that's exactly what South Africa wanted, is an early wicket in the 4 overs that have to be bowled.
How many boundaries this morning to third man? 3, I think. It's 31 for 1. Beautiful shot by Kumble. That's gone for 4. The South Africa, that's gone for 4. And takes the lead up now to 100 as India go up to 40 for 1. Well, that might be close. He's given him. Ideal example of the incoming ball as David Hooks was drawing in the previous over. This one was bang on target.
Well, this is 4 runs, and it's 4 very handsome runs indeed to Kumble. Call him a lower order batsman, a night watchman, whatever you like, but he's been a troublesome man for South Africa. This is hit through the covers. It's 4 very good runs, so that's twice now that Kumble has lashed Brian McMillan to the boundary.
And the outside edge takes it past Klusener and brilliantly stopped. Ganguly is very good through the offside. Even with the injured back ankle, he's still able to get the ball to the boundary through the offside. Got him. Cover point, catches it. And Gibbs at cover point coming forward. And Kumble's night watchman innings, which was very good, comes to an end. And he's a very, very good player with the offside.
He's lovely shots, and he's so excited with that one that he steps off on his wicket to run, but it's put down the wicket. This is a bad ball. It's a full toss, and it's hammered away through mid-wicket for 4. Is that the one? It's thrown up by McMillan, and away goes Ganguly. Yes, there's a deathly hush around the ground. That's crashed through the covers for 4. And Azharuddin doesn't move. Just for effect. Cotton ball in the first inning, almost did him in the second, but that ball actually was hit very, very hard. Goes away for 4, so Azharuddin's through mid-wicket, 4 runs. Oh, that's a lovely shot by Azharuddin. Just slightly over-pitched by Klusener, and with the reverse swing. And now he cover drives, and it's 4 more. The fielders don't move. And Hansi Cronje's head just for a moment drops as that. He's caught now. At last, Klusener finds the outside edge, and did that actually possibly somehow deviate away? Beautiful stroke. Bread and butter for Azharuddin, anywhere near his pads. Another great drive from Azharuddin. He really has set this ground alight. Well, he's batted differently to any other player in this game. He's come out there and played his shots. And that's another superb off drive to bring up his 50. Mega thrill. Is that enough? That will go for 4. Paxton Cox has just had a long run down to deep mid-wicket. He's not even going to bother running after this one.
And classical Azharuddin. So the champion's brought up his 16th century. He gets a pat on the back by Simcox as he walks past in recognition. The standing applause of his teammates.
Game. And that's Dravid's 50. And a very well deserved and very well played half century it is too.
He's come in for quite a good deal of punishment, and more here as he's hit over the head of middle for another boundary. He's caught, I think. It's grabbed by McMillan, and Dravid reluctant to leave, but he has to go in the end. So she hammers, and well, that's as good a way to get off a pair as you could hope. A lovely on drive for 4. This is going to be more runs. It was airborne for a while, but there's a short mid-wicket in there. It was well wide of him and also of the man deep at mid-on, and goes for 4.
Village, and a pleasure to watch such a masterful innings from such a fine, fine player. 163 not out.
That's a lovely shot. Straight down the ground. That's how Hudson likes to play, with a full face of the bat, and he's going to get 4 runs.
No. Oh, that might be close. He's given him. Umpire Shepherd has decided that he was adjacent enough. A little nod of the head. Kirsten looking absolutely dejected as well, he might.
And he's now bowled. Azhar has gone through his defences, and Herschelle Gibbs has been bowled. South Africa 2 down. They'll have to hurry, and I don't think Cullinan has made it.
Yes, he's gone. He's out by a foot and a half. And the last
thing South Africa wanted was to lose the wicket by way of a run out.
Through the covers, 4 runs. A defiant stroke from the South African captain.
That'll go all the way. Long leg is too square. In fact, square leg is too square. That ball's gone to long leg. Maybe tomorrow. There's not much support for Joshi there in the deep, but this time Srinath looked like he might just get a foot in. Straight back down. It might just be 4 more. If it is, it will be 50 for Ansi Cornier. It is. Top innings this from Cornier. It is 97 for 3. In the air, catch, and umpire David Shepherd asks Andrew Hudson to leave the field of play. Well, hit that almost as an afterthought. Hit it very, very late. The ball was almost past him, and then Richardson gave it a little slash and it went away for 4.